such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Oh, whoa, whoa, na 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 na. All right. So, I don't know. I can't see ever the chats. Can't see that shit. Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna start now. With an hour and 15 minute, or sorry, hour and a half session today. Timer hour and 30. Starting now at 8:16. Starting now. Boom. All right. I just wanted to go over what happens when I win, what happens when I lose. When I win, I have peace. I have a love that I have a love for Nathan. I have a love that's shared and a peace. I have patience. I see the love in other people, see them as God sees them. When I lose, I am mad, I'm irritable, I'm unrestful, I'm defensive against any slander, injustice, or any infraction someone makes against me. So critical. In many ways, I'm lost. I'm insensitive to the gravity of my decisions. I have a loss of inhibition. Those are all things when I am losing. Losing is bad. Winning is good. Winning. Again, let's just go winning one more time. Peace. I have a Nathan love. I have patience. I see the love in other people. See them as God sees them. That's when I win. When I'm winning, I'm at rest. I'm peaceful. I'm patient. And I have love, you know. So that's a good thing. It's always good to reflect. Now we're gonna dive into the trading. Let's get going. All right. So we've got NQ gold and crude oil. Let me just set up all this so it's all right. We have everything good. We're pretty much set. Once again, I'm gonna try to go for a few larger targets a little bit further away, judging by the data that I have for my trading. No trades to follow up on. We're gonna dive in right in. All right, let's do it. Let's go to the higher time frame charts on this chart. We see gold. Let's take a look at that weekly chart. Let's take a look at that monthly chart. Monthly chart is still kind of in the same thing. It pushed downwards, but it's in this these demand wicks. Anything above this distal line would be demand, in my opinion, at least on the monthly chart. But it's pushed that low in that trend line up, and it's gone up, and now it's coming down a little bit. It wants to push lower, would be the most ideal situation for it. But it might wait till next month. So that means this week is not the last week. Next week it'll be the last week of the month. Yep, that's right. I just want to check something. Last month it stopped on Friday the 29th. It wouldn't work. So November stopped on a Thursday. I want to see if so December 1st open. Let's just take a look at that. December 1st open. December 1st open. I just wanted to see if it marks the week inside the month. So December 1st, sorry. December 1st open was here at 2056. Oh my gosh, that was one day. Wow. Anyways, 2056. Sorry, December 1st open. is 2056.5. Okay. 2056.5, but what about the monthly chart? The monthly chart opens in December at 2056.5. Okay, so it does matter because the monthly is going to close this month on a Wednesday, and that does actually close on a Wednesday. So, but the weekly doesn't. The weekly continues. This should be 2056.5. No. Nope. Because December 1st was the Friday. Yep. December 1st close should be the open, essentially. So December 4th open is 2094.4. That makes sense. Now, hold on. I just want to see. December, this one, 2094.4. Okay. Makes sense. So essentially the daily bars are days. Weekly is a full week. Doesn't matter the day of the month. And then the monthly bars is a month. It doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. It's the calendar month. So it's not 4 consecutive weeks. It's the calendar month. So January is going to end on a Wednesday. The 31st, January 31st is on a Wednesday. The monthly bar closes on that day. And that matters because monthly charts freaking matter. This is a really big time frame. It matters, in my opinion. Anyways, let's go on. Let's keep going. Let's do this. See if any trades pop up. I'm going to clear charts. Let's go to gold. So we've got a bit of cleaning up to do. I'm going to keep those ones because those are good reference lines. I think it seems to have created the monthly high. It's coming up, coming down, and it already tried that. So a couple days ago, it went up, got pushed down, and it went up again, and now it got pushed down again. So it's trying to do that, or it's been trying to do that. So I think it's got to continue up, break these highs, or I would say continue low, but I don't think it's going to go lower. I think it's created the monthly low on that low right there. Unless it wants to make a run at the lows the end of the month, which would cycle into next week. Either way, it puts me at this week. This week I would be more bullish gold. So either way. I don't know if it's going to bounce in between here the entire time. However, gold does like to just sit in ranges a lot, so I wouldn't be so surprised. But I'd like to see this go up a little bit. I would do a breakout bar prevention or anti-breakout. Looks like it's already done that on the 15-minute. It's really tucked between this line and this line at this point. Let's go. Maybe I had to do our analysis on this type of chart. It's really tucked between this line and this line. That's the range, and it's quite obvious because it ranged coming from this zone. This line is coming from this zone right here, and this is a zone because it's protecting that extreme, that weekly low. Oh, excuse me, that daily low. It's not even the weekly low. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that weekly low down here. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, it is protecting that weekly low. This line is just on this distal line. We're good. Let's look at that 15-minute bar. So it's definitely a continuation pattern lower. Is there any reason to go long underneath there? Not technically, no. There isn't. However, it just looks classic going downwards. It almost, I mean, sometimes it just buys up in that range, but I'm not in a position where I don't necessarily need that to go up. I would see it go. I would suspect that it would go up. Yeah, it's already done comeback bar prevention. So this is this is bearish now, man. Because it went down. So this is where it went. Oh my gosh. It went screamed downwards, up to this line, and then down. So the comeback bar prevention went all the way to that 66% line, right where I thought it would be. So the comeback bar went to where it is now, up here in the green, and now it got pushed down again. Now it's likely going lower. It's like it's got to be going lower. I mean, right? I mean, this thing is just bearish city. I can't imagine not going short on this. I think it's just fair to say just go short. It's just that fair to say. Even though I was kind of just interested in going long because it was too classic. But you snooze, you lose. I just don't know. I can't. It's not really a zone that I'd like to take. But it could continue lower. I'm just gonna leave this distal line on here and just see what happens. Because I do think it can go lower. That's what it seems like to me. This comeback bar prevention is gonna break. I don't know if it'll break this, but I think it'll break this for sure. So you could ask for a 1-to-1 on this breakout. If it does choose to break this low, you could ask for a 1-to-1. That would be sufficient. I'll do that. GC short, breakout 1.3. My risk would be a 5.3. I'm gonna double because it's a 1-to-1. That's 10.6 contracts. That's 11 contracts at this low. 24.2, 24.2, 24.2. Let's take a look at GC. 24.2. Yep, that's right. GCG 24, 24.2, 10 contracts. Call it 11. 24.2. We're not in there. 24.2. Not in there. 24.2. I don't know how many contracts I get. I get 9 contracts, so we're gonna go 9 contracts at that margin error. Margin issue. And we'll wait for entry. I don't know if we'll be filled yet, so my stop loss would be at this high at 25.6. 25.6. And let's see if it breaks. Like I said, it's a 15-minute bar. I'm not unhappy about it. We can take a picture actually if you want. It's based on this 15-minute chart. It's just continuing trend, and I'm just asking for a small bounce. It is just continuing trend. That's what it is. Let's take a look at how much risk I have after. Actually, I don't need to put in the calculator because it'll calculate this for me. But I will put my target set at 22.9. I repeat, 22.9. I'll call it 22.8 if I want to, just because I'm that kind of guy. All right, it should fill me here. It should fill me if it breaks this low, and it's wanting to. Boom. We should be filled now. We are. We're risking 1260. I repeat, 1260. 1260 divided by 150 is 8.4 apples on this trade. 8.4 apples. My reward, I'm going for a 1-to-1. My reward would be 22.9. I said 22.8 just cause. 22.8. That would be 1170. I repeat, 1170. Can't even place it right now. 1170. 1170 divided by 150 equals 7.8 apples. Reward. Just going for a 1-to-1. I doubled. Look, I doubled. Doubled because it's a 1-to-1. It's a 1R. 1-to-1. 1-to-1 and in trend. Let's take I already taken a picture. I just gotta put a lot of these data points in here. When did I enter the trade? 828. Sounds good. 828. GC short 1.3 width. And it's still going. We'll see. This is the picture. Zone number 803. 830 just hits. Okay, this is actually interesting. I didn't think about the 830 open as much. 22.8 should be my exit point. I can't even exit. I don't understand why I can't exit. There you go. I don't understand why I can't place an order. It's just strange. I think it's just because I have a position on. I know it's margin, but whatever. We'll see what happens. It looks like it might break, but it is what it is. Yeah, it was just based on the 15-minute chart. It's a 15-minute 2-bar bubbling downwards base. 15-minute 2BBB in trend. It. Technical free space of 1, I guess, I suppose. It's gone 0.25. It's about to stop out here. Very close to it. It's gone 0.5 to 1 with a 25% Piz. We still have the trade on. We're just gonna leave it be. It's gonna get. I mean, this is a super tight 15-minute window, so it's likely gonna get hit one way or the other. We can take a look at NQ. I'm going to give NQ a little breather because NQ is just starting out. I don't even want to look. I think we're going to just join that when we want to. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil has been weekly just completely in a range. Such small volatility. Monthly is coming up to a split. Is there anything on the weekly chart above there? Not really. I'm going to delete these lines. Monthly chart. It's just coming up from a split. I think it could have made its monthly high, which was probably right here. No, that's December. January high is right next to it. I just think it's not... It's more bullish than it looks. It's curling upwards, in my opinion. I think we're going to probably go up. I'd like to see this. Thank you. On the day, we're waiting for a breakout day long on crude oil, so it would be probably wise to go long calls because we're waiting on that breakout day. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. More volume, maybe a Wednesday with the announcements. I don't know. I know I'd probably want to join the trend. I mean, the trend is up. In my opinion, it's curling upwards. So I'd like to join trend upwards anytime you can. 15 minutes, been bullish. So yeah, so if you want to trend upwards, just start with this low. I mean, start with what we've got here. Where's the longs? This is a pivot downwards. I mean, it can break that, but if it wants to trend upwards, it shouldn't break that. Let's look at the 3-minute. Is there any type of area we have this split right here? This 5-minute split, 3-minute split that it could come down to, and I would be looking for that. You could ask for a breakout here. I'm gonna leave it be just a little bit. I'm just gonna chill on that. My target's almost hit now, but it was right just like this on the bad side. It was right next to my stop loss anyways. Okay, here's that anti-breakout. So the crude oil could pop upwards and then create an anti-breakout coming downwards, but I'm not confident in the short enough to be able to go short on that. However, I would consider a short in this area. If you see here, here. Kind of protecting free space. Look at the 15-minute. After outside of this local distal line, if we can get outside of this, inside of here. So on the other side of this gray line, right around here. Oh man, now crude oil is coming back on me. Or sorry, gold's coming back on me. No idea what's gonna happen with that thing. I would take anti-breakouts coming downwards past this local distal line on this gray side. I would take shorts. Not blind shorts, but I'd take shorts for sure. So we'll just be prepared for that. I do think that this area might work. So if it does continue upwards, we're looking to go short on this. In some type of way. This tiny holding split right here may end up working. However, I would probably give it some roomy behavior. I don't know. It'd probably be roomy to me, which means bring down the distal line a little bit. Oh, look at that. And we got a fill. We got a fill on crude oil. We got fill on crude oil. There's a good win there. I don't remember getting out, but whatever. Sorry, gold. Gold went down. But crude oil, let's set up for this long. I would consider this, and this would be a holding split, but I would push this as roomy. I would push this roomy double. So I would push this like that, to give it some room, you know, give it some room, in my opinion, because it's such a small zone on a 3 minute on crude oil. I mean, 3 minutes doesn't carry weight, you know, it doesn't really carry that much weight. Anyways, so we've got 1143 on that trade, which is 1143 divided by 150 is 7.6 apples. So you're right, 7.8 apples reward on that. It's gone 1-to-1, obviously. Okay, so I'll place this crude oil trade just cause just in case it does hit it. 0.15. This is roomy. This is holding split, definitely roomy. And roomy, you can call it, yeah, roomy, just freaking roomy. I'd be going for a 1, 2, 3, 3-to-1. You could call it a 4-to-1 just because I'm trying to be better nowadays. Call it 4-to-1. But this is already roomy. I'd probably go, I'm going 3-to-1, all right, final answer. 2 contracts. That means 2 contracts at 74.08. I'm not doubling this one. I'm not interested in that. 30 right now. Yep, 74.08. 2 contracts. 2 contracts. 74.08. Stop loss. Where's the stop loss? Stop loss is at this low, 73.94. There is no low. That was intuition. 94. Why the stop loss is usually at this bottom, the split bottom. That's where it usually is, at 74 flat. But I want to give it some more room, so I'm using the trait roomy, which is a zone modifier trait that I have, which brings down the distal line a bit, giving it a little bit more space to breathe. Definitely widens risk, which is why I was originally going to go for a 4-to-1, but I widened risk with this roomy trait. So now I'm going to bring it down to a 3-to-1 because it's a bigger zone. It's a bigger zone, which we're creating a little bit of a higher win rate. However, a lower risk reward. That's how that spectrum operates. So let's just leave that be. We got to keep on moving down to NQ. So NQ is in that monthly wild uptrend. Wow. So monthly ripper. It's hitting all-time highs with vengeance. This thing is bolstering. This is really bullish. It blasted through this area. This is demand now. This is absolutely demand now. So it's already formed a barrier to be able to go down. So it's protecting itself, which is signs that the bullish trend is on. The daily is turning over though a little bit, but it doesn't matter because there's boundaries. There's this area, there's this area, there's this area, there's this area. All these demands carrying buy orders, protecting it from ever going to be falling super far. So it's okay right now. I could see it coming down, but I don't think it's going to come down to this all-time high touch, which is right here. So if it can go down, it can go down more, but just not all the way to there. Let's go to 30-minute chart. The 30-minute actually looks really good zone right here. I'd be surprised if this doesn't work. This area. as a buy. I'd be surprised if that does not work. That wouldn't be a protecting extreme. That'd be a lonely pivot for me, not protecting free space because it's mixed. However, it is a zone nonetheless. I think this is a weak test downwards. This is a weak head fake. This head fake lower is exactly that, a head fake. I mean, it's not even a body feint. It's only a head fake. So it's weak. It's really like a strong move down on the smaller time frames, but it's really not. This thing can go way lower than this. So I would be interested in joining trend lower just to surprise people who think that this is the frickin' bottom of the day and it's going to rip upwards. I would surprise them and put targets below it. So if we can go lower, I'd be interested. I've kind of missed my anti-breakout going downwards, but I'm going to let this thing mature a little bit more before I pick it. I'd go short, definitely a short on it, but I just want to plant this. It could be a comeback bar right now. However, I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to leave it be because it can do its thing upwards if it wants to a little bit. So I do think that this line would be my my target area below that below that distal line. So we'll just leave this be a little bit. 30-minute chart, yeah. Just leave it be. It's only been 11 minutes into the session. It's all right. Gold, we won that trade. We got to take a picture of that. Oops. Got to take a picture of that. Luckily, tell you somehow we captured a 1-to-1, but this has been a very volatile bar for gold. It doesn't look like we captured a 1-to-1, but it did. And that's the proof of it. So we got in. It came up to the 100% distal line, so almost stopping me out, and then bust downwards. And didn't fill me, and then bust downwards again, filled me, and then went up, and then down again, dude. That's gnarly. That's gnarly. That's complete gnarlsy. That's absolute gnarlsy, mate. Just fucking gnarlsy now. That's what I'm talking about. Probably 1.25 technically, so 1-1.25. That's how far it went. It went 25% Piz and then 100% Piz. You needed the 100% Piz to get to a 1.25. Glad we got out. That was a double trade, and that's over. Now where it's going? Where is it going? Well, I'd join trend upwards if you're gonna go upwards. I just don't know if you're gonna go up. I'd join trend because I think it can go up on the higher time frames. I just don't know yet if that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. Just don't know. Daily. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gotta do something. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. So let's take a look at NQ. I feel like I'm being like a wussy with NQ. I'm like scared of it or something. So let's dive into that that friction that I feel. So this holding low is really being protected right now, which I think it would flush if it breaks. I think it would flush. So you could take comeback bar prevention. Comeback bar on this for a 1-to-1, but I'm just not sure. I just want to let it be a little bit. I don't like trades that don't make me feel at peace, bro. I think it can go lower. On the day, I think it can go lower. I don't know if it'll go so low. I just think that it can break that low. So I'm not... My targets would pretty much be at this low based on the daily chart. If I look at the daily chart, look at the NQ daily chart. This is that day. I'm asking for it to show red, and that shows really bearish, but it can be a breakout, anti-breakout off of that. I don't know if it'll go all the way down to here. So it could be an anti-breakout. So I would actually do that. I would consider taking anti-breakout on this on the daily chart, which is right here. But I don't know if this is a swing trade, bro. That's a swing trade. That's what a swing trade would be. And I do think that is possible. That would be a long at the break of this low of day, which I think it's going to happen anyways. I think it's going to break out lower anyways. So let's see here. So it broke that low, coming back up. So it's kind of like it's coming, yeah. Okay, this is bullish if it does that. That's a very bullish picture if it does that. Man, wow. Bullish on the 3-minute too. What are you gonna do? I can't go bullish on that, man. It's just not something I can do, man. You can. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, bullish, move upwards, tipping top, coming down. I think that next 30 minutes probably gonna break this low. So, is there anything we can do to get in short? I'll tell you what. Not really. Not really. You can get in there, but I don't know if it'll make another little bit of a high before it goes down, if it does go down. Otherwise, it could just choose to go up. Yeah. Because it's already kind of done an anti-breakout. But I'd go short. Just don't know how to get in short. I need a setup to go short on. And I'd like to short with the trend, but you can take anti-breakout, which is always counter trend, it seems like. The 3-minute is pretty wide bars, 369, 258, 147. So that means this 3-minute bar is about to print. You could go short on this, which is 11 contracts. NQ short, breakout 11. I'm going 4-1 on this one. That's one contract at this low. Now it's way more. Wow, look at that break. Holy crap, dude. That's 15. That's crazy. That's one contract now at this low. One contract at 54.50. Doesn't really look like that anymore, but 54.50 it is. I'm in that. I'd be into that. 54.50. Two contracts. 54.50. Selling to my stop loss is up there. This would be a short on the 3-minute breakout lower. I'm going for 3-1. I don't know. I gotta plan out how far do you think it can go. That'd be the trade, but it doesn't look like it's gonna hit because it's got 2 minutes to do that. Right there, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. I'd go for a 3-1 then. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Nope, doesn't look like it. Instead, it's going up. If it breaks that high, I'm just not gonna be. I'm gonna cancel the trade. Yeah, I'm out. It's not a trade anymore. I just want to look at crude oil, just see if that holding split. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Now we're ready to go short. It never hit this holding split, so I canceled my orders. We're ready to go short. Forgot about that. And now it's already heading downwards. But there's still time to get in short. There's still time. You can go comeback bar prevention right now if you want. I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it mature a little bit. If it goes up even more, I'm like, well, I'd be even more wanting to go short. So I'm not going to rush into this. And I do risk losing or missing the trade altogether. So I am still going to let it mature because it's on a 3 minute right now. It's only two bars. I do think it's going down though. It's probably created its pivot in the zone right now. But I just don't trust it enough to do comeback bar prevention right boom on this, you know. So I'm going to plant this. Just let it be. Gold, Chop City. Chop City. Not interested. NQ. So NQ is ready to go down in my opinion. It showed bullish. Now it's ready to go down in my opinion, but we will see. Anti-breakouts happening on the 5 minute right now. Boom, boom. This would be the 5 minute anti-breakout. You could do that if you wanted to. You're going to catch trend like that. I'd be interested. I'm in that. Anti-breakout, it'd be, my stop is at 85.75. I repeat, 85.75. 85.75. I'm risking $320. Only 2 apples on this trade. This is really good because I'm going to go for a large risk reward. This is 2.1 apples risk. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. It's fantastic because it's such a small risk. Such a small risk. And I really like that. NQ short. Hold on. This was an anti-breakout. Let's take the risk into association here. We've got 11.0. So 11. And I entered at what price? 47.75. 47.75. That's about a 25% off Piz. 25% off. Entered at 852. I'm going for a large target on this. Let's take a picture. You haven't taken a picture yet. And this is probably poor timing because it doesn't look like an anti-breakout anymore. Wait a second. This is not the time frame. Sorry. Go to the 5 minute. 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute. Let's go. There we go. That's the anti-breakout I want. Take a picture while it's still green. Come on. There we go. Perfect. That's perfect because I can obviously see what I was trying to do. It's a 5 minute anti-breakout lower. I'm going to go for the 15 minute. What else? Yeah, 15 minutes showed that I like, yeah, this is a good time to go downwards to try to break the low. And you know what? I'm saying that we can break the low. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is and holding that position. Likely it'll lose, and that's why I only risked 5 apples. Let's see how much risk reward. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep counting. I'm going to keep counting until that blue line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1 risk reward. That's what I'm going for. Did we line up the contracts perfectly? No. We doubled risk. Unfortunately. Entered before measuring. But tried. But tried. This low would be, my target would be at 408.25. I repeat, 408.25. Way down there, 408.25, which is 2780. This is so unlikely. 2780, in my opinion. It's got to be so unlikely, right? It's 8 to 1 or 6. I mean, what the hell? We're risking 2 apples for 18. There's no freaking way this is gonna happen. So I don't know what I'm thinking actually, but you know what? Things can happen. That's why I did it. This was a 5 minute 2BB. Protecting free space of 1. Yep. And this was a 5 minute anti-breakout. There you go. End of trend? Yeah, it's a little bit end of trend for sure. For sure, end of trend. And that one lost. So how much did it give me? It's gone 0.75 to 1 with a 50% Piz. And that's it. And then it stopped out. So negative 2.1 apples on that. It is what it is. We gave it a whirl. For sure, we gave it a whirl. And I like that. I like that. And now it's anti-breakout right now. Now it's heading south, in my opinion. Right when I get out, huh? Now it's going down. I'd consider going down on this comeback bar prevention. I'd consider that. Now it seems like I'm just freaking trying to do too much here. Let's take a look at crude oil, see if it's gone. Yeah, it's gone down. So we did miss that. We could have done it, comeback bar prevention. I just wasn't that confident in it. So I'm going to leave it be. This holding split area is still in for me. So if it hits, let's say, this area, I want to alert this. I think we can create an alert. Enable alert. Sure. Whatever. Just tell me if it's hit. I don't know if it's going to actually do that. I've never done an alert. Alright, here we go, NQ. So NQ is breaking that low. This would be my trade. Up here is actually money teams right here. It's actually a good zone. This is a good area right here. I don't know if it'll get there, but it's certainly a good area. I do think that this zone was probably going to work going downwards, but I just want to see how far it goes. But screw that. That's interesting. Up here is interesting. I don't know if I'm going to hold on for that long, but screw it. I'm going to hold on for that long. Take this zone, send it downwards as long as I possibly can. Is that fine? Daily. Daily is right on that high. Is that going to really happen? Daily's right on that high. Then it might as well break that high, man. I'm not interested. Not interested. I'm interested in going short right now, man. That's what I'm interested in. And you gotta go short now. You're already too far up. This is way too far up. I would go short right now. Break of this low. I don't know, man. This 3 minute right here is looking like it wants to break out. I can't just do intuition trade. Let's just jump to crude oil. It's already doing what I think it was going to do. Gold, is it going to finally rise up here? Man, this is range bound like no other. Wow, bro. I don't know about... I'm not sure about gold, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to look on the daily chart. It's so slow. Seems slow to me. This must be lower volatility. I'm going to have to look. But I mean, is it lower volatility? It's like gold. Gold's at, yeah, it's lower volatility. It's at 80% volatility when it's supposed to be more. The volume is way low. It's supposed to be, it's 50% lower volume, but it could be rollover time or something. In that case, either way, I don't really want to be involved. However, I do think that it could go up. Frickin', I don't know, man. I don't know. NQ's my only, the only one I'm interested in right now. 15 minute wants to show lower. I'm telling you, it wants to show lower. I'm ready to go short on this thing. I'm ready. I'm gonna try to be patient here, but I got my finger on the trigger. Let's get going. Because I just think it's gonna break that daily low, man. Okay, here we go. Now we're in. Now we're in for it. I'm going in short. 1, 2 contracts. My stop loss for the position. This is a H setup. Demand open, end of trend, PE tight. This high I'm protecting. This high is at 87.50. 87.50. I gotta get out at 87.50. That's $805. That's it. That's all I can do. 5.4 apples risk. That's all I can do because this is an H setup. I can't do roomy traits on this. This is an H setup. I can't do roomy traits on that stuff. But take a picture for sure, man. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But I told you, if it did happen, it can go down, man. It can totally go down. Yeah, the 15-minute doesn't look good now. Doesn't look good. Not for the full picture, because I'm asking for way more than just a little bit. Let's mark this trade. This was 12.5 width on the trade. I'm going for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm going for a 5 to 1, which is 405.25. 405.25. It's looking like it's folding over right now, but we got to be careful. Oh, we entered in at 901. 805 zone number. Right? 805 zone number? Yeah, on it. This was a 5-minute H-S. Demand open PE. No, actually PE. End of trend. And it's looking like it's folding over now. Take a picture because this is exactly what we wanted to see. However, we don't know if it's gonna run the whole time. However, our target is running the whole time. Our target's way lower. Let's plant our target to see how much we're costed right now. A 5 to 1. Hold on, folks. A 5 to 1 is 405.25 is my target. 405.25. 405.25, which is holy shit, 57.75. This is ridiculous. 57.75 divided by 150. Too much risk. That's 38.5 apples. I am more than triple bound risk right now. That's not good. I entered before measuring. This is too much risk on for a 5 to 1. Just too much risk on for a 5 to 1. I understand what you're trying to do, but you're risking too much for a 5 to 1. What do you do now? What's your plan? Hold on to this sucker. I don't want to exit. I don't like partial exits. I'm just gonna next time risk the proper amount. I don't know. I'm just gonna next time risk the proper amount. That's what I'm doing. So anyways, it went 1 to 1, 75% Piz. I'm gonna move my stop to Piz, absolutely. This stop would be, this high is 84.75. 84.75. Move stop. 84.75. 585. Is that right? 585. Yep. This high. Yep. 585. Excuse me. What is it? 585 risk. Hold on. 3.9 is the Piz. 3.9 apples. Not horrible, but with the risk reward that I'm asking for, yes, it is horrible. Because I have a standardized risk structure. It's not actually that complicated. What it is if I'm risking a far risk reward, I risk less because it's a lower win rate. And therefore more strings of losers will abundantly appear. So if I'm risking $100 to make 10,000, it's so unlikely to happen, so you risk $50 instead of 100. That's essentially what it is. Anyways, it's gone 1.25. Too much attraction is on this zone right now. So I've got to figure out another symbol. I'm going to go to gold. Gold's actually finally rising. Holy moly. That's actually crazy, bro. Because it never freaking does that. I can tell you right now, it never does that. It's not going to be volatile, usually. This day chart, it's got to be looking like, wow, it's growing. I don't know. It could be an absolute trap. Doesn't look like it, though. It looks like it's ready to go up. Yeah, so right now I'm looking for holding level creations going upwards. Holding level creations a rally-based rally. I'm looking for it to base and then rally, and then I'd be predicting that it will rally. So, as far as targets go, probably something like this. Daily chart, yeah, absolutely easy to do. Totally easy to do that, except you could probably hold on for much longer than that target, but that's a totally good target for me. This would be more of a layup, more of a just a first down, just run the ball up the middle, or pitch it to the side, or a screen pass, total screen pass. If we can see a setup here, it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now, but we'll see. We're gonna keep track of that. Oil, has it? No, it's gone up. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen now, man. Delete, because I don't know what's gonna happen. It predicted. I'm not even having a trade on. I'm trying to think about where it's gonna go. It's not even following any of my directions. So that's probably not gonna happen. It happens. So if I don't have a big winner, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Crude oil looking awfully similar to NQ right now. So NQ, I'm asking for it to go lower. It's not right now, but that's what I'm asking for it to do. But it looks like it wants to break that high first, which is fine. It's likely gonna do that. But I got my stop in place. We're good. Yeah, we're good. And then we can recalculate what's gonna happen. If it goes up, yeah, it could go up. I just don't know on the daily chart. Look at the daily on the NQ. I was just thinking it could break lower before breaking upwards. That's what my bet would be. Like, I think it could break up, but I just wanted to break lower first to at least threaten the downside, because I had thought that this morning push lower was not much of a threat. It wasn't much of a threat to me, in my opinion. I don't think that's much of a threat. It's relatively narrow range, but this buy-up presence, this buy-up was just like, whoa, buying up. Oh, it's like too obvious of a push down and pop up. I just think that this push down was just a tiny head fake. It didn't fake me the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. It didn't fake me out. I think it's going down, but we'll see. This is setting up to actually demand open going upwards and break this high. This is, regardless, a really good spot to put my stop anyways. This pivot right here. So I'm happy my stop's there. Whatever. Gold. So gold's already rallied a lot more than I can do. It is forming a two-bar bubbling predict right now if you want to. It's kind of already done its share right now. I would do that. If it breaks that low, I'd be in. I'd be in one contract. It's already doing it. But yeah, that's already happening. Just as a prediction to go upwards. Here, let's go on it. GC long. Sorry, H-S. Come on, faster. Let's go. I know. I'm going as fast as I can. 6 contracts would be that. 6 contracts at this low. 26.2. 6 contracts at 26.2. 6 contracts at 26.2. 26.2. I'd be in there. Yep. We placed the order. It might be filled here. 25.2 is my risk. 25.2. Perfect. 600 bucks. I repeat, we're in. Take a picture. 600 bucks. 600 bucks is my risk. Take a picture. I think this is risky, but it's all right, I guess. It's all right, I suppose. I'm asking for it to go upwards. I'm asking for it to go more than 1 to 1, actually. 600 bucks. 600 divided by 150 is 4 apples risk. Hold on. 4 apples risk. Let's see reward. I'm going for a 1, 2, 3 to 1 is 29.3. 29.3 is my target. 29.3 is 1860. 1860 divided by 150 equals 12.4 apples reward. This one entered at 911. This is zone number 806 taken. Almost hitting stop loss here. 806. Yep, we're good. This is a 5-minute H-S 2-bar bubbling predict dash P means 2-bar bubbling predict, and that would be protecting free space of 2, I believe, or 1 maybe. Let's see here. Let's see it. Yeah. Protected free space of 1, sure. I'd say low as well. And then let's see here. We do 1 X score of 1.75. Oops. X 1.75. Demand open. Do you have to do X scores on those? 805s. Demand open X score of 0.75. Yep. X score of 0.75. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got 2 trades we're doing. NQ short gold long right now. Yeah, both of them are on right in still, but they're near break even. Both of them are likely to lose at this point still, unfortunately, because my risk reward is further away. They're likely to lose. Isn't that crazy? I'm taking trades that are likely to lose. That is true. I am trying to stretch my risk rewards. So far today, I'm happy about this. I went for a 1 to 1. I went for a 6 to 1. I went for a 5 to 1. And I'm going for a 1, 2, 3 to 1. So my risk rewards that I'm going for are, I'm throwing the ball. I'm definitely throwing the ball down the field here. A lot further than usual. Let's take a pivot in the zone on this low. 25.3 and 25.2. I'm out. Gold, I'm out. Totally lost. Ouch. That hurt a little bit. But we're out of there. We're out of there. I'm glad I'm out. That's for sure. Now it's probably going to go up, huh? -4 apples on that. Way too many apples to risk in that one. I'm supposed to be risking 2 apples, but I risked 4. I didn't try to double, and I just entered seeing 1 to 1 risk. I do think that it's ready to go up, though. So I'm actually going to buy in again. I know that's frowned upon, but this is a separate trade now. I'm doing a full risk on this thing. I was thinking the 5-minute was really clear to me. Where was my 25.4? 25.4 is my risk. 3 minute was it, right? I gotta plant stops because I don't know where my risk is right now for this one. I don't like it. I'm getting out. I don't care. It's just not a trade that I can format. I know it could go up. I don't give a shit. I just need to be able to format it. And it doesn't fit in any of my categories that format. I'm trying to do something that clearly I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm out of that shit. Crude oil still going up. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm crazy. Interesting. It's already kind of come down with this retracement, but it's heading into more supply. Let's take a look at NQ. All right. So NQ, oh, I'm still in NQ. Oh my gosh. It's still in. It's still in, bro. Somehow we're still involved in this trade. It has not stopped me out. Oh my gosh, to a tick, it hasn't stopped me out. High 84.5, high of 84.5, bro. My stop wasn't hit by freaking one tick. Holy cow. I'm happy about that. Whatever. Just leave it be. I mean, if it runs, it runs. If it doesn't, I get stopped out. Who cares? Because if it runs, it runs. We get a lot. We get a huge reward. So I'm fine. I'm cool with it. Well, at least I tell myself I'm cool with it. That's for sure. I might not be, to be honest with you, but gold, man. I kind of want to get involved, but I just can't. Crude oil, I kind of want to get involved now. There's a holding level creation upwards. I mean, this thing is just bullish. Why do you want to go short? I don't know. It just seems like too far up. I tell you what, if it breaks this local distal line, I'm freaking involved. I'm going short. If it breaks that, I'm going short, dude. I don't care. I just think that that's too far. That's just too far, and I'm willing to go short on that. Where's my stop? That's the freaking problem, man. It really is always the problem, isn't it? Where's my stop? If I go short on that, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the thing. That's the problem with intuition trades that are like thoughtful. I'm just short. That's all I can say. On that daily chart, let's take a look. Crude oil, crude oil, crude oil. There you are. Crude oil daily chart. Let's see here. So daily chart, you could ask for it to go up. I could see that happening. Otherwise, it's going to get rejected a little bit down here. You're going to have to do comeback bar prevention. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. That's it, for sure. That's the only way to put a stop involved is on the daily chart of this breakout bar. 75.50. That's the only spot I can be. Which is way up here. Which is way too much risk, bro. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that, I can tell you that. Cannot be doing that. I'm interested in seeing if this is a 1-to-1 hit. 1-to-1 did not get hit. What? What? That's the setup right now. That's the block of buyers pushing this up. If they fall, we can fall. This is monumental. It's got to go up. This can come down into this split area, this zone, and bounce up. In my opinion, that's just continuation. In my opinion. but I'd like to see some overextension going upwards and then going short. So I'm still going to be patient on crude oil. I haven't taken a crude oil trade yet today. Nope, I haven't. So we're going to wait on that. NQ is in still, but I don't know where it's going to go. Frickin' gold was going up anyways. Doesn't matter. And we knew it was going up. I don't know. You can still get involved because it hasn't really moved that much on the daily chart. You can still get involved. You can still go up on it. Definitely goes. You can still go long on that thing. However, I'm just not that confident in it. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I think it can go up, but it's also, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down. So obviously, that's not much confidence. You gotta pick a side. NQ, let's jump to there. So NQ's running. It's gone nearly 2-to-1, closer to 2-to-1 than 1.75. So 2-to-1, it's gone. Still with that 75% PIS. So it's kind of created a push downwards here. We're asking for, like I said, a 5-to-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-to-1. Really far out. I don't know. I'm asking for it to come all the way down and break that low. That's what I'm asking for. Right now, it's showing that it's pointing towards that low, but we don't know if it's actually going to hold on all the way there, especially without getting me out of a stop loss. So right now, I don't know what's going to happen, but that's all we can say. I know that I'm holding. That's all that I know. I don't care. I will lose either 3.9 apples or win 38. So I don't care. I'm holding. At this point, it's still more likely to lose, I think, because it's 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's half. It's 50-50 now. 50-50 chance. We've brought it so far in our favor, and now it's only a 50-50 chance. Still, it's a coin flip. I mean, this is weird going for longer risk rewards. I can tell you that. This is weird. It just feels different. It's just further out. I mean, I guess patience and all that, but I'm happy. I mean, it's only 4 apples. Look, I've lost quite a few apples in my lifetime. So 4 apples, bro. It's not numb, but it's like, who cares? I care, obviously. I'm not being reckless or gambling. It's just 4 apples is just not the worst thing that can happen, especially for the risk reward that I'm receiving for it. I think this was a coupon, no? No coupon. No coupon on this one. But certainly problem here. 12.5 at 4 contracts. I'm 4 contracts deep. 12.5. Let's take a look at that. 6.7 apples I'm supposed to be risking. Where's my entry? 73.69. I repeat, 73.69. Where's my entry? 77.25. Guys, we got a freaking coupon on this. 77.25. I gotta go to the 5-minute. 77.25. We got a 25% off discount on that. I didn't know that. Well, that's great. It's great, man. That's a 25% off discount. Wow. That's why it happened. That's why the risk reward is so skewed. I mean, 38 apples for 5.4. That's 7-to-1, but I'm asking for a 6-to-1. Is that right? No, I'm asking for a 5-to-1. Whatever. Either way, it's gone 1, 2, 3.25 to 1. I'm still holding on for a 5. Right now, what I just did is count money before I have it in the bag. And that's like trying to catch a pass that you don't even receive yet. So don't fuck with that. All right. All right. This is still bullish, but it's losing. It's losing pace here. I'm ready to go short. I'm ready to go short on crude oil, but I don't want to be stupid. I'm ready to go short on crude oil. This would be my target. Let's go to the daily chart and look at what it is. Daily chart. Hold up, bro. Sorry. Broski. Brohansky. Brohanigan. Where's that blue line? It would have to show red. Not bad. That totally can happen. That absolutely can happen. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Let's take a short. I'm short this split. I tell you what. If that rallies above there, I'm involved. I'm involved. That's what I am. I'm involved. CL short 0.13. Sorry. Holding split 0.13. Those are relatively bad trades though. Frickin' A, look at it go. I don't know if you will do it. These are horrible holding splits. I'd rather do an intuition trade. These are horrible holding splits. Holding splits, protect free space of 1, or not even protect free space at all. Low. Oh man, these are the worst trades ever. These are the worst holding splits. I can't take this. In good faith, I can't take that. However, I do think it's going to crush down, bro. What you can do is take breakouts lower. I don't know. You're going to have to watch this one. Wave you goodbye. Oh. What a shame. What a shame. Judge a life that you can change. Choir sings, the church bells ring. Strongest whiskey Kentucky can make. There's a recipe to put a vagabond on his hands and knees. I watched it all up close. I knew him more than most. I saw a side of him he never showed. Full of sympathy for a world that wouldn't let him be. That's the man he was. Have you heard it? Judge a life that you can change. The choir sings, the church bells ring. Won't you give this man his wings? We're not all the same. What a shame. Silver spoon, there's a touch of gray for every shade of blue. That's a reciprocity line, and there is nothing wrong, there be nothing right. There's gotta be a better place to land. Some kind of remedy for a world that wouldn't let him be. Alright, so this might cut it up. What a shame, what a shame. Judge a life that you can't change. The choir sings, the church bells ring. Won't you give this man his wings? What a shame, to God prepare you to sing. We're not all the same. What a shame. falling faster, now live ever after. Bring me home to your endeavor. Now you will. I'm short oil right now. 95. What a shame, what a shame. To judge a life that you can't change. Why you see? Won't you give this man his wings? What a shame. We're not all the same. Zone number 807, correct? Boom, 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 boom. What a freaking song, bro. What a freaking song. What a song. We got 15 minutes left of this session. How much am I risking on this? 3.6 apples. Not horrible. I was actually asking for 2.5 to 1. Roughly. I was going for 2.5. 74.47. I'm asking for 13.80. 9.2 apples. That's about 2.5, right? Yeah. What was this called? Yeah, I don't have a good feeling on this anymore. This is probably gonna lose, but I tried. Demand open, protecting extreme, X of 1, end of trend. There's nothing else I can do. I was thinking it could fall down, but it might not. And I'm asking for a little bit more. I should be risking 2.7 apples. I'm risking 3.6. Not the end of the world, but I should enter. I should measure before entering. I entered without measuring yet, and now I measured just now, and that's how I come up with that. But anyways, it's 0 right now. It's still going. So NQ is still involved. Well, it's turning around right now. I gotta put my stop into place. It's gone 0.25. I'm moving my stop to 100%. It's closest to 100%. 75%, sure. My PIZ would be at this high, which would be 74.93. I repeat, 74.93 is my stop loss. 74.93, moving my stop. Doesn't save me much, but that's my rules. So 460 divided by 150. That's fine with me. 3.1 apples risk PIZ. I like putting a PIZ in because it's good practice of risk management. Because I'm managing my risk. I'm not risking 3.6. I'm risking 3.1. Yeah, it's medial, but I do plan to trade extremely large money, and that shit matters when you have a lot of money. Meaning, I want to be able to trade, I don't know, like 20, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but like 10 grand a position. Because that's kind of how it works when you manage a shit ton of money. If you have $1 million, that's a lot. That's a lot of commissions, bro. Holy shit. I don't know how I'm going to do that. This is 1.25 as it's gone. At this point with crude oil short, am I really willing to... Can I get out now? I want to get out now. Can I get out now? Can I get out early? Is that something I can do? CFO, yo, can I get out of this position early? Nope. What was your plan, dude? Your plan was to this blue line? Buddy? Fucking send it to that blue line. You moved your stop to the PIZ? Yeah, I did. Well, fucking just leave it, bitch. Alright. Thanks, bitch. Thank you. I'll fucking leave it. Fine. F you, bro. I want to get out. I do want to... how about this? Can I move my stop to 2.25 instead of 2.5? Is that something I can do? Let's check my rules. No change of position size during a trade. No double, triple position size after a loss of more than 5 apples. No re-entry on the same trade. No entry on breakouts after breakout occurred. Good. No change of position size. That means I can move my target, right? Fuck you! I'm not moving my target. The wall... Oh, what was that Trump said? What was that Trump said? No, the wall just got 10 feet taller. Fucking lit, dude. Fuck you. That's what I'm calling. Fuck you. Making me move my target closer. The wall just got 10 feet taller. Bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose, but we'll see. NQ, man, doesn't know what to do. I'm really wanting that breakout lower. The day on NQ, let's take a look. Sorry, that's NG. NQ day is just like, bro, which direction do you want to go? I mean, look at the day. It's super small range. It's gone 0%. It's at open right now. There's nothing going on. Are we waiting on a report or something? We must be waiting on a report. This is not good. I was waiting for this something to float me down, but there ain't no current. There's no current. Where's the current at, boys? It's not gonna push me, man. That's unfortunate. I was really happy about that. But you know what? This is even better for me because after looking like a large win, and then you lose, it's so hurting. It hurts so much that this is going to be even more practice of patience if as I trade simulator tomorrow. Because I'd want to trade live. This is setting up good for me either frickin' way. So it's gone. Oops. There you go. 3.25 still. Yeah. Crude oil short. Ooh. Now it's not looking, boys. It's gone 1.75 and turn the fuck around. F around. Gold. We've got 7 minutes left of the session as gold rallies. I do think it's gonna probably keep on rallying, but oh, okay. 15-minute could work. 15-minute breakout. Absolutely could work. That's a breakout. That's 3 contracts at this high. 27 flat, but 27.1. 3 contracts. I'm not gonna have enough margin. Oh, I have enough margin. Okay, cool, man. Take a picture. We're in. If it breaks that high, we're in. Looks like it did. We're in. Let's set our stops. Low is 24.6. 24.6 is my stop. 24.6. I'm risking 780 bucks. 5.2 apples risk. My reward on the trade is a 1-to-1, which is 29.4. I'm going for a 1-to-1, yeah. Just because that's where my target was, anyways. What was it? 29.4. 29.4, which is 660. Uh, 4.4. Risk reward. Yep, it's a 1-to-1. Yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic. That's fine. Zone number 808 taken at 940. Yeah, 940. Let's take a picture. We did take a picture. It looked perfect. Now it might not. Oh man, I mean that looks like it'll break out. So I'm gonna take a picture of this just because it's like, wow, you really don't want to, do you? You know, gold trying to take a breakout in the midst of this small volatility. Not very likely, is it? I still think it's worthy of going up, though. There's no other contributing factor to this trade other than that time frame, that 15-minute time frame. So, I don't know. I'm going for a 1-to-1. I mean, that's what I'm asking for, man. Not horrible, but yeah, looking horrible already. Anyways, are we risking the proper amount? Yeah, we're risking the proper amount. A 1-to-1, you're supposed to be risking 4.6 apples. Risking 5.2. This is perfect. Pretty much perfect. Let's describe the trade. This was a 15-minute HLC. Not full, so I'm not putting full in there. Not full. And then what was I gonna say? Not protecting free space. PE tight. Yep. It's gone 0 and turning around. This is not good. I lived and learned 403 and I can sleep without you next to me. I toss and turn on me. Trying tonight, back to life. Yeah, NQ. It just doesn't want to. I can't. I'm kind of shocked. It just doesn't have. It doesn't seem to like to have that juice to let it go, fly downwards with some viscosity or whatever, you know. There's not much viscosity. Let's take a look at crude oil short. Crude oil's working pretty good now. I'm kind of happy. I'm hoping that it gets there. I don't know. All I know is that I ain't freaking moving. I ain't gonna do that. I might do a lot of things, but I ain't gonna do that. I know that. That's what I think. That's probably my best freaking trading trait that I have. Stubborn as a motherfucker. I plant my stop, that's my fucking stop. Plant my target, that's my freaking target. NQ, I'm so bummed that it might not work. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. And that'll close out the session. I've got 1 minute left, so nothing else we can do about it. We got 3 trades going. We got NQ, crude oil, and gold right now. All of them going all separate directions. I mean, NQ short, crude oil short, gold long. Nothing's related to each other. It's just they're all separate trades, and I have a lot of attention span right now to accommodate all of them. And we're holding them, bro. Our risk rewards today was a huge step in the right direction. A 5-to-1, a 6-to-1, a 3-to-1, a 2.5-to-1, and then a 1-to-1. I mean, that's solid. That's solid compared to what I'm used to, man. I can tell you that. That's a huge difference. Tomorrow's simulated day. I believe in you. looking at you through the glass. You through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is it feels like forever. Forever is like home, sitting all alone inside your head. Looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. If forever feels like timer. Ding, 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 ding. It's over, boys. It's over. How do you feel? That is the question. But I forget you don't expect an easy answer. Let's look at our stops. Stops and targets hit, or stops and targets, stops and targets, stops and targets, stops, targets. Looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. No, it feels like forever. Forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. That is the question. Everything. All right, that's all we got. We're gonna watch it.